All right, we are back tonight with Ryan, Tripod Robinson, and he's playing this trash deck. It is AOD, so we're gonna go over his list. Actually, he did what was it? 2 weeks ago.
Got third.
You got third.
Mm.
I thought you got second. You were
You
playing in the
got
finals.
second.
Oh, I bumped you because you lost. That's right. Well, I got lucky because he beat me in regular rounds. But so we're gonna go over his deck. So go ahead, start.
So we have the leader. It's Bobbity, leader of AOD. He has a permanent where all the Agent Obstructions don't have a specified cost. So, like, you could pay a blue energy to play a yellow card. And then he has an auto for when he swings. You can take a life. You don't have to. It's added up to 1. And you can search top 5 for an AOD. Which usually, I guess it really depends what deck you play it. But usually.
What do you mean? What you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's always like drawing and searching.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I saw your hand sizes in that one game I played against you and it was ridiculous.
I had a hand size of 16 cards against someone.
Yeah. So he's basically permanently a badass. He's with all that text.
And then his Awaken, he draws a card, switches 1 energy to active mode.
Yep.
And then he flips over. He's a Majin Buu, leader of Agent AOD. Permanent, same as the front, don't have a specified cost. And he has an activate main once per turn where you can choose a AOD with energy cost of 2 or less from your hand and you can play it for free.
Okay.
So don't have to pay anything and just play it. And then he has another activate main once per turn. You pay 3 any colored energy and you get to play a Unison from your hand. AOD Unison.
Which is we know which one it is, but we'll see it.
But that's the leader. First, 4 of the 1-drop Bobbity, which spices the whole deck. He's barrier, permanent. He reduces the energy cost of AODs by 1, and then he has the same skill as leader where they don't have specified cost. But you can only have 1 of him on board.
But that's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have the Hatchyak from Anniversary Box. Pretty much you can discard this from your hand for 1 energy to play him from your deck or drop area.
So
if you don't see him turn 1,
you're searching. You're mulling for one of those.
Yes.
Okay.
So pretty much you have 8 Bobbities.
Yep.
So
this seems pretty good.
And you have this guy. He's amazing.
Because it costs 0.
Yeah.
Even though it says there's a 1 there.
But when you have this one, this guy out, he's for free.
Yep.
And when you play him, you get to search top 2 and grab up to 2 AODs. So if they're both AODs, you have both of them to your hand. So most of the time, he's the +2.
Yep.
Which is nice.
For 0 energy.
Yeah.
Generally.
Next, Turles. Pretty much, you want either this or Sensubin in your starting hand, so you can charge a blue energy turn 1. So you can either play him from hand or just have it for Sensubin later on in the game. Or you, But then he's a barrier unique, so you have 1 of him on board. When he swings, you search top 5 for 1 AOD. So he's a searcher. Then you have 4 Pilaf. He's the negate of the deck, so you counterattack, negate the attack, and then you play him. And then he has a skill wherein when you play him, you get to play 1 AOD when it costs 2 or less from your deck, but its skill's negated. So you can play Turles, Android 13, and your super combo.
Yep, so he's only good because a 2-cost negate's generally bad, but
he makes
that guy, yep. Now you get your 1-cost negate.
You have your counterplay of the deck.
Yep.
He would cost 1 because of this, and when you counterplay, you the battle card being played as an energy cost of 3 or less, it's placed in drop area instead of being played, and then you play him, and then your opponent has to discard 1 card. So he's really good. He can stop Topo exploiting weakness.
Get out of here. Yeah. No, don't. Stay here. We're doing the profile.
When you play him,
all right, later.
Shuffle 2 Evil Wizard or AODs. So you can shuffle him or AODs, 2 of them. Which usually I don't use that skill. just so I can keep my drop area for overrun. And then simple super combo. Use him any time of the game. He has unique, so you can have one of him on board, which is that for his auto. When he's out on board, if your opponent counterplays, they have to drop 2 cards.
But if he's on the board, you can still super combo from the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he's unique, just only one on board. So if you have one on board, you can still combo from hand. The other ones, if you need to.
Yeah. Which sometimes I play him out just to stop counterplays, and then usually I would swing with him and then Belmont. I send him to drop, and I can play another one if I
Oh,
want.
nice. Okay.
4 Broly's.
Yep.
You has 1 energy. You can discard him from your hand to grab an AOD from your drop, which is really good. And then he has the auto, where when you play him, you search, look at top 3, add 1 card to your hand, so you don't have to show it. Add it to your hand, and then the other 2 go to your drop area. And then you get to KO a card when it costs 5 or less.
Is that from top of your deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Which he would cost. If you have this out, he costs 2 in your hand, so then you could play him for free with leader.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And then I have 2 of this guy, Android 13 AOD.
Interesting.
He's critical.
Yeah.
And then activate main, pay 2 energy. You can KO one of your opponent's cards and then make him discard 1.
Have you used it?
The
Often?
pay 2?
Yeah. Just
I
curious.
barely use it. I've probably used it twice.
So a lot of times you just get him for a crit swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you don't have Broly in hand, you
Yeah.
can play him out. Unison, play for 3 energy with
Yep.
leader. He's double strike critical. When you play him, you can discard a card from your hand to wipe your whole board. Besides Unison's, but ignores Berry and kills all battle cards. And then +1, give him 5k. And then he has his -5 where if your leader cards,
That dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
or if you have mono green energy, he discards 3 cards from your opponent's hand.
It's a good card. He just has double strike and critical too.
Yeah.
So that's.
Big
You only
boost.
play 2. Why only 2? Just for room.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
4 sensu beans.
Yep.
Pretty much pay blue energy. It extends turns.
Yeah. Bean. Set 1. Good card.
2 Supreme Kais. This guy steals games so much. I love him in this deck. Pretty much combo him. Give double strike to a
Yep.
card. 3 Belmont. With him, since Turles and your super combo are unique, and if you have both of them on board, you can place on drop area and play him for free. And then you could play them again.
Yeah. What does Ben want to do? He's a blocker.
Activate main, you choose 3 cards in your battle area, place on drop area, play him.
Yep.
And then when you play him, you get to KO one of your opponent's cards.
Okay. So you can KO and he's a blocker.
Yeah.
And then you can play cards that are unique once again, because that's probably
Yeah.
like what you said, what you're blowing up.
Yeah. Which you can either use him for blocker, for defense, or he's just another 20k attacker.
I bet
For
you're just
aggression.
attacking with him most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 Bardocks, Awakening
Yeah.
Instincts, overround 4. So, and then auto, when you play him with overround, you get to draw 2 and then discard 1 card from your hand. Which usually you overwhelm him out and then Belmont him and 2 unique codes.
Okay.
Which other overwhelm is Secret and Identity.
Yep.
Not saying.
Oh,
He's
no,
just
oh, no. Oh, you
board
flipped it
wipe.
over. They saw the sauce at the end. No.
He's just a board wipe of the deck. And another target for Belmont. And then best SCR in the game.
Yeah, just wins
So,
games.
Quadruple strike, deflect, successor, so you add up to 12 green and yellow cards.
And you run enough green and yellow targets to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Yeah, you were doing it all night. Yep.
But if you have 5 or more energy when you play him, you discard 3 cards from your opponent's hand and then he gets dual attack. But usually, you don't do that. You usually play him like turn 3 and just swing quadruple strike on him, which is really good.
So no discard effect?
Usually not, no.
Oh, nice.
But if you do play against a game that can stall you, that affects you.
Yeah, it depends what you're playing against, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most decks, you just get him out turn 3 and win.
All right. Well, that's Ryan. He went. What was your record that night? 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Lost in finals.
I think we had 24 or 25 people there, and we ended up having 2 AOD decks
Yep.
in the finals. You did lose that last round, right? That's the one you lost. So, what was the difference? What happened?
Mine was meant for aggro, which didn't really help against his deck. He just stopped my board and everything, so it didn't really help.
So his was he kind of built it to play the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His was a better match for mirror.
Okay. Well, still 4-1's a good showing, and once again, Ryan, you've seen it before. It's crooked. AOD. Thanks everyone. Bye.